Welcome to a very simple self-care day in my life. Self-care does not have to be getting your nails done, doing face masks, and all that stuff. It can be so much more simple than it is made out to be on the internet, and I talk about that later on in this video. And also, I would like to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I've really been liking just waking up and starting off my day by lighting all the candles and lighting an incense in my room. The low lighting is just super relaxing to me, so I've been doing that every single day. I thought that would be a good way to start off this day as well. I wanted to start off my day by doing some breath work, so here I am just turning on some yoga and meditation music. I don't like to do breath work in silence because I really just want to focus on my breath, and sometimes when I hear like the house settling or noises downstairs, I get super distracted. So when I have just like a relaxing sound in the background, it tends to help me when I'm like meditating or doing breath work. It saves my mind from wandering off the main focus, which is my breath. But anyways, this has been what I've been doing pretty much every single day after I wake up, and it's been a super nice, refreshing way to start off my day. Your breath is a direct interaction with the space around you. You're taking in your space and you are filling your space with your breath. So I think it's just a good way to like take in the world, I guess, in the morning. I don't know, that might just be a weird little personal thing, but yeah, that's my thought on it. So I've been really enjoying this in the morning. Okay, now I am moving into some yoga, which, not that breathwork isn't yoga, pranayama is the yogic practice of breathwork, so that was, I guess I've already been doing yoga for this whole morning, but I'm moving into more of the postures / asanas of yoga. So this is what I have been doing to start my day off. I've been super into yoga lately. Like, it's all I can think about, all I can do. I'm reading a ton of books on it, and yeah, I can feel it pretty heavily in my body in the morning when I don't do it. Like, I need to stretch my body out. It really just stimulates the energy flow throughout my body, and it really wakes me up for the day. I absolutely love it. There's no other way I'd want to wake up every single day. I think I'm going to do this every day for the rest of my life if I possibly can. I absolutely love yoga. I've been obsessed with it lately. Like, obsessed. You guys do not understand. This whole practice took me about 45-ish minutes. I'm holding everything a lot longer than it looks like on camera. It's obviously very chopped down. I hold each pose for about 3-ish breaths, depending on how my body feels. I don't really keep count, but my practice usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour in the morning. I spend a nice little amount of time in every single pose, but you're about to see here in a second my cute little dog. He is the cutest thing in the world, and I love him so much, but he is very annoying. And this is one of the only spots in my house that I can practice because I like to practice on a hard ground. It's actually better for your joints to practice on hard ground versus carpet. So yeah. But here he is to come annoy me, as it has been going every single morning. I haven't really gotten a full relaxing practice in yet at my house, which is kind of unfortunate, but oh my god, how can you be mad at him? Literally, look at him go. He's so cute. I wanted to take a second to acknowledge the fact that my self-care day video is going to be a little bit different than a lot of the ones that you see here on YouTube. I feel like YouTube, the whole like self-care niche has turned into just fancy face masks and like getting your nails done, go getting lash extensions, like stuff like that. And I feel like that's not actually true self-care, not tending to what your mind and your body actually need. So like, if that's what you clicked on this video for, it's not going to be in here. Self-care does not have to be this big, elaborate, like bougie, fancy routine. I mean, to me, I guess self-care is just following whatever your heart really wants at that current moment during that day. When I have a self-care day, it's literally me just doing what I want. If that's me wanting to lay in bed and take care of myself, that is my form of self-care for that day. I mean, today, on this day, I wanted to do yoga. I wanted to do breath work. You're going to see me read. You're going to see me just do a ton of simple things that is just what my heart wanted in that moment. and that to me is like the best form of self-care. I think that it's just super important to carve out time, whether it be a day or an hour of your time, to just sit and listen to what your heart needs and just do that thing, whether it be planning out your week so you're a lot less stressed, or doing a load of laundry, or taking a nap, or just cuddling up in a blanket and watching a show. Like, whatever your heart wants to do at that point in time, I think is the best form of self-care, in my personal opinion. I see all these crazy, like, bougie routines, like I said earlier, and like spending $100 on your nails, yeah, it like feels good, but not that good in the long run. And like, is your mind good? Have you checked in with your mind lately? I don't know, I guess my whole point with this is I see self-care represented in such a weird light on YouTube. It's a whole huge thing. Like, if you look up self-care days, and I'm sure you're watching this because you're interested in self-care days, there's just so many crazy things that people do to like take care of themselves, but I feel like it's not actually deeply really taking care of themselves, like doing what they really actually need. So I wanted to represent that in my video, the simplicity of actual self-care. Okay, right now I'm actually gonna go Uber Eats / DoorDash delivery drive for a second. I have like 10 jobs, it's fine. I'm not complaining, but yeah, I do a lot of random stuff to make money here and there, so this is one of them. I guess making money is self-care for you in the future. I could make a video on like all the ways that I make money later on, if that's something you guys are interested in, but yeah, I'm gonna go do some delivering right now. Okay, I know, before I get beheaded in the comments, I know you're not supposed to feed seagulls, I know, but like, look at this little guy. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him, how happy he was with that, okay? It was the only seagull in the entire parking lot. It is so cold in Michigan right now. I don't know. He looked lonely and hungry, and I was like, here you go, man. He was staring me down. He was sitting there watching me eat my snack. And I'm like, dude, okay, here you go. You can have a piece. And it was organic. So I'm like, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Look at how happy he is. Come on. You can't tell me that's not a happy seagull right there. Okay? I made his day. I got inspired by the seagull. Okay, not really, but I'm a big nature girl. Like, I love being outside. I feel like anytime that I'm in nature, it just refreshes me a little bit. So of course, I know it's freezing here in Michigan. It doesn't look that cold, but it was like maybe not even 40 degrees out when I was at the beach right here. So I don't know, I still had to make it outside, and the sunset was absolutely incredible, and it felt actually good to be in the cold. It was like a little shock for my body. So yeah, I had to spend some time outside, and also the drive to this place is a little bit long, so it felt good to go on a little drive as well. Before we get into the rest of my self-care day, I wanted to take a second to thank and talk about today's sponsor, and that is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes to choose from. They have tons of classes on a variety of different topics such as painting, film. I've seen everything from growing your Instagram to growing houseplants. Seriously, they have a huge library of tons of amazing classes. They also have quite a few classes relating to self-care. It's a great resource for that if that is something you're interested in. A class that I just took recently is How to Organize Your Workflow and Maximize Productivity by Ali Abdal, and it helped me to realize some areas in my life where I'm not being the most productive, because it forced me to take a step back and look at my daily habits, and it was actually a pretty awesome class. I recommended a class from him to you guys last month, and he has some really valuable stuff on Skillshare. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, there are no ads, and they are always keeping it fresh and launching new premium classes. The first 1,000 people to use the link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so that you can start exploring your creativity today. I wanted to thank Skillshare again for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back into the self-care. I've just been reading and relaxing. That's what my mind's been wanting to do. I've been reading this book, Light on Yoga by BKS Iyengar. It's like a classic like yoga. It's one of the classic yoga books. You should read this if you're starting a practice. It's been super, super good. This book is pretty comprehensive and easy to digest, so I'm not an expert, but definitely recommend this if you're trying to get into it and like understand like terminology and stuff. So it's been helping me quite a bit, but right now I think I'm going to do a little space pickup because my space is feeling a little bit messy and I do not like that. That will feel really good to me to just clean my space up a little bit, so I think I'm gonna do that before I go to bed because it is getting a little bit late. Not really, it's like, oh, I guess it's 10:30. I've been going to bed super early and waking up at like really early. I don't know why, my body's just been wanting that. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get to picking up a little bit. And here I am about to give myself a scalp massage with neem oil. Neem oil is supposed to help with dandruff, and I unfortunately have a little bit of an issue with that. It's completely normal, but yeah, I don't know, it's embarrassing to me for some reason, but yeah, this is what I do to treat it. I've recently just started doing this. I used to use Head and Shoulders, but I really don't like chemicals. I don't even use shampoo anymore. I've been detoxing from all that, so yeah. This might sound a little bit funny and like out there, but at night I have also been, along with massaging that into my scalp, I've been doing headstands. It's something that I've learned to do since I have started my yoga practice, and I've learned how to do it properly. Like, if you're going to attempt this, please like learn how to do it properly because you can really hurt your neck and spine. But I have been holding headstands to increase blood flow to my scalp because that's supposed to help. I don't know if it's psoriasis or if it's dandruff or what, but yeah, it's been a pretty vicious battle with like me detoxing from shampoo and just all of that, like all the chemicals. Like my scalp, I think, has been, because she's kind of not really been knowing what's going on. But I've actually had this problem with my head, I mean, since like childhood, so it's been an on and off battle my whole life, but it's getting better every single day, and I'm grateful for it. So yeah, anyways, let's do a headstand. Okay, so here I am doing a headstand. There is a picture of what my legs look like in the air, but they're cut off of camera. You can see my one knee hovering right there, but for some reason that's like the position that's the most comfortable for me to hold up in the air. I don't know why, but I do that for about, I feel like I've been doing it for like 5 minutes a day collectively throughout my whole day recently. There's so many benefits to doing a headstand. You guys should look them up. I 10 out of 10 recommend doing them. I've been obsessed with it, so yeah.